Okay, so here I'm going to show you how I get keywords for Amazon book ads or Kindle ads, the paperback version, Audible, and the hardback copy, which is all done on the Amazon Kindle ad platform within your Kindle direct publishing account. So this is a software I invested in 8 years ago. I bought this from a developer, and he only charged one time for it, and he's been developing it for every single year, adding new options to it. It's worth investing. If you're interested, I can get you a deal on it. Let me know. But I want to generate some keywords for you for some additional ads on your book, since this is going to be a long-term evolution you're going to be doing with your new business. And Amazon is not going anywhere. They're going to be the number one self-publishing platform for the rest of our lives. It's going to constantly grow, and we're definitely going to have to grow with it. So when you have a book, usually, or when I put out a new book, the first thing I do is, this is important here, and so is this. Categories are very important. But just to see what people are searching, just to get some ads going at low budgets to warm up the ad accounts, I usually will go here and find out what people are looking for and what kind of numbers they're driving. So yours is toxic home, something in that range, kind of health and wellness type of situation. Keywords are going to be probably on the minor. I would be more focused on targeting competitor books or associated in-market audiences on other books that are along the same parallels of your book. So let's see. Now we can pick from these. These are all separate networks. You have the Audible, the Kindle, which is the ebook, and then physical books. Physical books pay the most. Audible is the easiest, and Kindle's the most dilute. Millions of Kindle ebooks come on the market every month, I think. So I always start with books. So let's see what we got for Toxic Home in the physical books in Amazon. So here they are, search results and suggestions. So a lot of these might work. Here's your book showing up. You're in a very small pool, so you could easily be a big fish. But unfortunately, that small pool has very few buyers. And when I say pool, I'm talking about keyword. We might as well own this whole entire keyword. You could take all these keywords here. I'm going to download them and send them to you. And in this software, it's very easy to do that. You simply go right over here and you click export. And if you ever need me to look up a keyword, I can do this for you, no problem. So we got these Toxic Home, Conscious. These are books because they got author here, and they have ASIN, International Standard book numbers, and I forget what that is, but it's either or. And we got the author here, and the book titles. Most of them have the word toxic in them because that's the key word. This is what I was talking about when I tell you to try to have your keywords in the title, or find a keyword to put in your title that people are looking for. Make your home free of toxic chemicals. Sounds like a good one. We'll have to check that out. Now this is weird. This doesn't match. How to Stop Bullies in Their Tracks, second edition. How that ended up under toxic, maybe because toxic person, so that might be in a subtitle in this book somewhere. This one's extremely generic. Who knows what that is? This is interesting. And these are things anyone that's concerned about a toxic home is going to be thinking about. I often think about this because I have a guy that comes out and sprays my whole house, and I wonder if that's going to affect my health. And some of these don't make sense. They're not going to work. Like authority abusers, not sure why that's here. Somehow the word toxic and home is in this book somewhere. That's a good one. Obviously similar to yours. So yeah, I don't know. It looks like there's about 50 here. No, maybe 40. Uh, but it doesn't hurt to target these. Throw them in there, 20 cents a click. You know, if someone's searching, there's obviously very low competition here. So I would just export it. See, it does it as CSV. I think it does. Pretty sure it does. I got a file set up for you here somewhere. There you are. Put it in there. All right. So that's the Amazon marketing keyword search. Let's go to where's that one book that fix your there's another one here. Lost it. Maybe this is it. Make your home free of toxic chemicals, or was it? Maybe it's this one. Yeah, an MD. Everyone trusts an MD. So he's up here at number 1. So that's probably you're not far from him. I think these are in order in that fashion. But we're going to want to check out him under the competition. Oh, we'll just do Rob Brown, MD. All right, this isn't copy and paste. So we go to Competition Analyzer, type in, let's see what comes up if we type in the same keyword under, see if he shows up. I'm sure he will. Yeah, here he is. So what this software does, it has an API with Amazon, and it populates all the competition of that particular keyword. Once again, every single thing is keyword driven. You cannot escape it. So this guy's got a book, and he's got $15 in monthly sales. This is average, and this is not exact. But why is that so low? This doesn't make sense. Something's wrong. It's a very old book, 2,200 days. Yeah, a couple years. It's a fairly lengthy book, although not as lengthy as yours. What is this? Oh, interesting. That's a new feature. Daily sales. You're getting about 16. Is this true, Marco? You would know. Are you getting $16 in sales a month? I don't think that's true. I think you're getting more than that. Mind you, this is for the paperback, not the ebook. So, we could load more, but let's look at this guy's bill. Let's try to figure out what's wrong. Let's see what his categories are. So he's in a decent, alternative. See, toxic home, conscious home, a mindful approach. So I'm assuming this book is similar to yours. It tells you what is making you sick at home. So really, it should not be an alternative medicine. That's to fix a problem. His book makes you think, how do I avoid a problem? And plus, he's got another category, self-help, and he should have a third one, which means he has not updated his book in several years. So that's probably what his issue is here. He's not updating his book. He's not in a third category, and he's actually in the wrong categories. This is not a self-help topic. So he's not getting enough views. But let's see what it looks like on the network. So here's his paperback. He's got only 44 ratings after 2,200 days, 2018. So it's very old. He did this right. See the back of that book? This is how yours should look. See how different it looks in yours? Proper font size, bullet points, call to action, little author blurb. It's not perfect. It's not the greatest. but it's just a lot more clean. Good headline title centered in the middle, perfect size. You know, it looks natural. This is how yours should look. No cartoon looking characters. It's very easy to do. You got to use a proper image editing software, Adobe Shop or Canva. He has no audiobook version either. He's missing out on insane money. I mean, so anyways, yeah. So whoops. So going back to this, now you know where not to put your book in these categories. Let's look at yours. You're only in one category. Why is this? This shouldn't be. You should have 3 categories. This isn't a bad category, but it's probably okay. This says it right here. This means you need 65 sales to be number 1 in this category, and to be number 10, you only need 9 sales. See, per day. By the way, that's per day. So it's kind of competitive. You can even see the keywords for that category. So if you want to be in this category here, you got to select it in your KDP account when you edit the book. And then you got to make sure that you add these keywords in your keyword section in KDP, where it gives you those form fields. These are the keywords for that category that are producing the most. If you go to this guy's book again, look at the categories. This alternative medicine. This is the keywords people are typing to search in that category. I don't think these really have anything to do with a toxic home. These are solutions to problems. These are people that are looking to solve their health problems. Holistic health, natural remedy. This would be a perfect category and keywords for the tea book that you're going to write. Crystal healing, massage therapy, stress relief. None of these really have anything to do with this toxic home book. So that's another reason why the book's suffering in sales when it should be, and plus very competitive category. Look at this. You need 500 daily sales to be number 1, 65 to be number 10. And look at this one, self-help. Self-help is huge. You need 1,200 per day to be number 1. Not happening. So now we know what the problem is with this book. If he could correct those issues, update his book, create an audio version, which is very easy to do, he could probably get up to maybe $200-300, possibly per day. So going to yours, you have some good keywords. That's a good one. Remember, these are the keywords people are typing to get into this category. Buyers, I'm talking about buyers, book buyers. These are not the keywords for ads. I'm talking about the form fields that are in your KDP account when you're editing your book. You have that section where you're adding keywords. Like, where do you want your book to show up? Under what keywords do you want people to type to find your book? Well, if you want to be in this category, which you are, there they are. Problem is, not all of them are pertinent to your book. So, probably will make some sales here. Low competition because of that. But you need to add in 2 more categories here for your paperback. Because you're missing 2 more. Amazon gives you 3 categories for paperback and ebook version. Here's one that's very similar to your book. Deborah Lynn Dodd. Fairly lengthy book. Low price. Very cheap. Too cheap. Why is it so cheap? I'm sorry, those are sales. $6 for the paperback. That is cheap. I'm sorry. She's making $6 a month. Her book is $6, and she's making $6 a month. And this is the paperback. Why? Okay. So why is she in all these categories? This is interesting. She must have a hardback in addition to a paperback. She has 6 categories, so that's what that is. So she is in this one, bad category, too broad, huge, way too broad. None of these have much to do with toxicome. This one here, super broad. Same thing. These are solutions, not addressing the toxicome issue. This one might be a good one. Low competition. Well, no. Actually, it's pretty high competition. Reference books. That's interesting. That might be a good one. But these are really general. Very general. I don't know. There's got to be better ones. So for reference books, it looks like the top 30 bestsellers in this category it looks like the mean average has been going down, and this is why over here. High competition. So that category is shrinking. So this software gives you a lot of insights. It gives you insights to the categories, keywords, competitors. This book should absolutely not be in this category here. This is crazy. Feng Shui has nothing to do with a toxicome. This is spiritual stuff, not physical. Your book is about physical stuff. This is all spiritual. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not going to work. Look, another one, Feng Shui. No wonder she's only making $6 a month. She's in all wrong categories. Maybe this one is an okay one. Oh, and look at this. The number of books in the category that are from a significantly large publisher. Think like Hayden House. What are some other big, huge book names? Basically all those firms in New York. 90% in here. How can you compete against those guys? You can't. They're huge. So that's a huge competition indicator. This one is the lowest one, reference books. But still, how are you going to make 466 sales per day to get to number 1? Or even 10? It's just not happening. She's in all the wrong categories. These are not good categories. Thus, she makes $6 a month. Alright, here's another one. Actually, this doesn't even sound anything like your book. Same here. This is another subject. This one might be kind of, yeah, this one's up the alley. Let's check this one out. So they're making $100 a month, $11 a day. Their book is cheap, $10. This is a paperback. It's pretty small though. Let's see where categories are. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so these are categories that the author's putting the book in. how do they get to put it in so many categories? I don't know. This is weird. But anyways, somehow they're in all these categories. I think some of them Amazon do, and only 3 per book format are we allowed to do. But this is where the book's showing up in all these categories. Once again, here's that alternative medicine one. Lousy category. Look at the competition there. Actually, the lowest one down here, you stand the greatest chance of sales. Low competition. These 2 rows right here. And look, they're the worst ones. Roofing. No. This one may be. This might be a good one. And DIY too. This isn't bad. I mean, you're going to have people that like working on their house. They might be interested in that subject. DIYers, same stuff. Chronic. So, physical disease ailments. Let's see how these look. What do these have to do with the house? Well, there's no association. So the people looking for this stuff are not looking for or thinking about their house being the cause. They're looking for solutions to these diseases. So these are not good categories. These are all wrong. They're all just wrong. Maybe this one might work. Whoops. Let's go back. Detox and cleanses. This one might work because these people are interested in getting healthy and they see a book about how their house might be causing some deterioration in their health in these general aspects, especially wellness, healthy living. You know, they might want to pick your book up. But once again, these are parallels, not direct interests. So it's a tough niche. But I think targeting the wellness and health niche is probably your best bet. Let's see what else. We could do a category search. So let's see if we can find a category for your book. Your competition sucks. You should be easily able to blow them out of the water. These are all the official categories in Kindle books. I'm sorry, all books. So let's start with just books because they're all different. Don't forget we got Audible too. But we cannot place ads for Audible unless you have a commercial account. An author KDP account is not a commercial account. So the only way you can run ads for Audible is with the commercial merchant account with Amazon, which can be a pain in the butt to set up. I can't even set one up. All right, your book, let's see, where do we go? Reference might be one. Let's see what's in reference. So these are all the subcategories in reference. I'm going to have to split this video up into a second one. I'm running out of time here. Possibly here. Maybe science. I'm not liking the ones I see. Yeah, there's a ton of them. I don't like what I see though. No, I don't think that's going to work. Let's go back. We got health and fitness and dieting. Isn't there a wellness one? Maybe this one. Hobbies and home. Let's try the health one. Health, fitness, and dieting. There might be a sub niche in there for wellness. Alright, health, fitness, dieting, the general, the most competitive one. Just no way new book's gonna fly there. Addiction and recovery, not pretty mid-level competition. That's a good spot to go in for any psychologist who writes a book or doctor. Let's see here. Toxic home related. Maybe no. Maybe longevity. Live longer, eliminate the toxic chemicals in the house. Possibly here, but this is alternative medicine. It's just, I don't think that's appropriate. It's a bad category for your book. Children's health, diet, weight loss. Nope. Diseases and physical ailments. I just don't think so. Man, it is hard to find a category for your book. That's why you should just do a brand campaign. Just brand the books and make it a brand and find your audience that way. These categories just can't seem to find one for your book. Mental health, nutrition. Here's one. This might be a good one. I don't know what ghost means. Oh, yeah, see? Ghost categories are difficult for shoppers to find, and books cannot rank or be a bestseller within them. Instead, books rank for the parent category, and those stats should be used to determine category selection. That's why there's like no competition in it. Bad category. All right. Psychology and counseling, I don't think so. So this is a pretty vast category. These are all subcategories of health and dieting. Women's health, no, that's it, that's the end. Let's go back. There was another one, who was it? Here, crafts, hobbies, and home. Yeah. So this is a pretty big category too. There's a ton of subcategories in here. So let's start with the easiest one. Let's see what we got here. Wow, a brand name has their own category. That's amazing. All you need is one sale to get to number one in that category. One sale per day. Interesting. This might be a good one here. Sustainable living. Pretty competitive, but you can target the category with ads. Let's see, hobbies, homes, sustainable. Let's see what we got for keywords. So this will work. These are people looking to clean their home and make it toxic free. Look at this, non-toxic. So we got a category. Hooray! We want to do this change in your books right away in the paperback, because this is paperback only we're looking at right now. Alright, I got in this video, Marco. I went too long. I'm going to create a second one, and I'll continue right from here.